Hey y'all, what's up y'all? How y'all doing? This is reality with DVD, and this is going to be my episode recap of Basketball Wives, season 11, episode 21. Once a cheater, always a cheater. I have a bonus for you guys at the end of this recap. The recap is not going to be long. The episode did not give very much, so I'm going to zoom right on through it. So Jennifer and Evelyn meet. And I just want to get to reconnect with my girl Evelyn because, my first line is to the roof. Girl, what is going on with this restitution? When is the wedding? How's the wedding going? Girl, I'm so stressed out and Kristen is stressed out. But you know how Jackie is now. How the hell Jackie get in this? Huh? See, there they go. So let me just say this. What is really weird to me is that they are talking about the news, right? So, yes, Jackie passed them around, which was also weird. But what's weird to me is why did Jennifer send them to Jackie in the first place? Dum. See, this girl is slow. And y'all about to find out when y'all get y'all bonus at the end of this video. She might not know what a food stamp is, but she know what a short yellow bus ride is. So, Evelyn says, even though we were dragging each other, it's something about that cookie bouncer that I miss. Yeah, because now we are all fully aware that Jackie, no show. And I think what happened was when they replayed this back and then did their confessional, they realized that whole icing Jackie out and getting her off the show thing, it wasn't working. So in the next scene, the ladies get together and Brooke expresses how she... Did I say the bees? Okay. Brandy. See how insignificant Brandy is to me? Brandy expresses how she's not happy with Brooke getting married so soon. And nobody is. I don't even like Brooke. But I wouldn't recommend that she marry this Kevin dude after a couple of weeks. In confessional, Brandon says, look, they're not saying anything because they're scared of her. But at this moment, it is at this moment when Evelyn realizes that she has a new target. It's not Jackie anymore because she realizes Jackie is a tougher component. Did I say component? I meant opponent than she originally thought. So now it's time to get somebody who she perceives as weak. So, in the next scene, Jasiah asks Brooke to be her officiant. We can just slide right on by it. Jasiah ain't got nothing going on, in my opinion. Except for talking about her lady so in love. Bye, girl. Next. I thought we were going to learn about this girl hair business. Here she is being a flunky to Brooke. Jennifer does a FaceTime with her producer. She wants to know where the movie is and how far they've gotten with the movie. And, she's still sinking money into it. So she really wants to know what's the progress. What's the deal? What's going on? What's going on with the actors? What's going on with the studio? With setup? Everything. Nothing much to see here. Moving right along. So, Brooke and her beautiful mother. Now, Brooke mama is got it going on. All that filler and shit Brooke done slapped in her face and all that concrete she done put in her butt. Her mama got it going on. Standing side by side and you're like, oh, who's the oldest? I got to be, that's the mama on the left side. She got the gray hair. But mama is got it going on. Probably because, she might have had a little something done. But she ain't got no concrete in her butt. I I don't even see how this girl walked. I thought that girl Mulan was bad over there on Orlando, which is better than this show, by the way. But they got canceled because she put all her budget into this show, which is where. That's neither here nor there. I think that Brooke mother is nice looking. So they go over to the house and they're house hunting, right? And the white lady who was married to Brooke's husband, I think she's white. I mean, you know, she's heavily tan. You never know these days, okay? Because, you know, you got the exoticals. So the exotical, the sister-in-law, is showing Brooke a home. And guess who didn't show up? The fiance, the never fiance, the man who didn't know that he probably was gonna marry Concrete Booty. A glass half empty is a glass half full. I'm not gonna beg for anyone's attention. Okay, this chick must love a good taco because when she was about to hit Jackie upside her head, she didn't let go of that taco, so she was over there down to that turkey taco stand ordering 7 turkey tacos, and that man didn't show up. He got a habit of not showing up. That man don't want to be on this show, especially with Concrete Booty. So here, whatever. I'm going down here to show my lady our wedding spot. Girl, who cares? This wedding was okay. I mean, it was very subpar, I must admit. I mean, for a TV wedding, even if it was at the very end of the show, it was just, oh, okay. I didn't even get emotional. I always get emotional at weddings. I love weddings. You remember that show For a Wedding? Baby, now that was my show. Anyway, moving right along. We're not going to stay on that long. So, I don't want to hear you. I told you so, Brandy, but the wedding is off. No shit. This man probably didn't even know he was thinking about marrying you. This is probably a fantasy you had worked up in your head. So, Brooke says, well, I'm glad you guys decided to slow down. And Brandy said that. And Brooke, you know, she had a point. You also told me I shouldn't stay my cheating ass husband. Okay. You know, 1 point for each of them. But I'm mostly on Brandy's side on this because we don't know that man from a can of paint. Or a can of oil. Or a can of anything for that matter. A can of 7-Up. A can of Coke. Child back. So Brandy says, well, your man didn't cheat on you no more. How do you know? Once a cheater, always a cheater. So you think my man's cheating on me? Yep. Girl, by 350 women. If he ain't cheating on you no more, it cause that motor ain't running no more. I said what the fuck I said. So Jackie meets up with the scammer's wife. The man who has asked his congregation to get $4.4 million together to rebuild his church. Now, what I just found out doing research, guess what I found out doing research? The state and the city, tax-free, with all the other tax-free money that this church gets, has already offered to build him a church. So what is he going to do with that $4.4 million? This is a scammer. They full of scammers on this show. Christian's a scammer. Kevin don't want to be on the show. Hinda, he's a scammer. And these men know that these women are very money hungry. So it's very easy to see how they can get over on them. Shawnee O'Neal, Henderson, Jackson, whatever your name is, I say run. Run for the hills, honey. Just because he's a preacher in name only. Which to me, all of them are. And it's not one preacher that I know that don't cheat on his wife and sleep with the people in the congregation. But that's neither here nor there. I don't do religion. That's y'all over there. Over there. I guarantee you if all of us left the religion train, they wouldn't be begging the congregation for $4.4 million. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's get back to Jackie kissing her ass. And you know what? And Shawnee did a little bit of ass kissing as well. We friends, you know, I love you too. This right here is the beer sign. You know, I call it everything where you just come into a simple resolution, not a hard resolution. I call it the beer summit because you remember when that dude broke in on President Obama's friend? Yeah. This right here, beer summit. You know, when you kind of glaze over the facts, but you come to a resolution that you realize that you really actually need each other. This right here. Shawnee knows that this show was going to go down real fast without Jackie. And Jackie knows that she had to kiss the ring. Moving right along. And by the way, I'm going to try my damnedest not to ever get on Jackie's side on nothing else. Because her kissing the ring right now at this moment done pissed me the hell off. Because I would have left these bitches stranded. And like my TikTok group said, it's got me over 20,000 views on TikTok. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to my TikTok crew. YouTube, y'all got some work to do. Okay? And 887 likes on this one video. YouTube crew, y'all got some work to do. Anyway, especially as far as the likes go. Anyway, I'm gonna be kissing her butt. We had already made up in the group. We're gonna name the show Jackie's show. We're gonna get her a new show to herself, and we're gonna name the show The Real Basketball Wives of LA. See. Then I messed all this up because she over there kissing the ring. Damn it, man. Jackie, we had things worked out for you. So, Giselle's family FaceTimes her before the wedding. They had to rush up the wedding a little bit so they could, you know, so Tasha could go back overseas and be the MVP. Child, she could have been an MVP over here. I don't know. I ain't never seen her play. Anyway, I guess, you know, we got on the Caitlin Clark train and we weren't really worried, and Angel Reese, we weren't really worried about the rest of them. I'm just keeping it real. But anyway, they tell her congratulations and my mama done came a long way from what she was. And I'm just so happy at this moment. I'm happy for you. You know, the wedding was what it was. Like I said, it was just cute-ish for me. I loved her bouquet. And her dress. But it was just, okay. I's married now, she says. Brooke performs the wedding. And let's get to the mess, okay? So they go to sit down for dinner afterwards. And Brooke lets everyone know that she and her owner have broken up. And Evelyn starts the mess, right? She gets the mess started. She tells everybody that Brandy was talking about Brooke. She pulls Brooke to the side and tells Brooke that that Brandon was talking about her relationship. But she leaves out the whole part where Jennifer also said that she was happy that she slowed things down. Now, Jennifer, you moving fast yourself. So Brooke goes over there and she says, look, I'm not going to do this at her wedding. I wanted to be happy, so I'm going to leave. And then she goes over there and hugs everybody except Brandon. Brandon confronts Evelyn and says, you know, what did you do? Oh, we all know what she did. Oh, I wasn't doing anything. I just told her about the conversation. Okay, here's the deal. Evelyn, hypocrite, Lozada, Miss Hypocrite, why didn't you tell her what Jennifer said? Because you want Brandy to be the new victim. Brandy, because you can't hang, or none of you guys can hang with Jackie because Jackie is not leaving the show, which I wish she was and started her own show, but that's neither here nor there. I won't ride for her again because she's ass kissing. And I knew that from the beginning, but I thought she was going to get some gumption about herself after the taco incident. How did you ain't work for my taco? What? Anyway, back to this episode. So, yeah, she stirred that up so, you know, they got to at least have somebody to pick on. And now, of course, Brandon is the weakest link. Okay? And that's what Evelyn does. She picks on the person who she feels that's unworthy of the group and then beneath her. But let's get on to this interview. So I was minding my own business. That's what, yeah, surprise. I got something for you. And this is the surprise that I was telling you about at the beginning of the show. That's the end of the episode. They're going to come back on with Jackie also kissing Evelyn's ring next episode. So surprise. We have Christian and Jennifer having a damage control interview. So first of all, let me say this about the interview. I actually didn't know that they were going to do an interview. I was, like I said, I was minding my own business and I was just strolling through those YouTube streets looking for something to watch. And there they were. Excuse me. I'm not going to make this too long either because Jennifer is an idiot. She couldn't really have no room to talk about Brooke and her whirlwind romance. Why? Because she was in one and is in one, for that matter. So the main part of this interview was what did Christian do and what does Christian do? Okay, so here we go. Christian says he's a traitor. Said he spent 7 years in jail because the judge had it out for him. Now, is that what he said on the show? How can a judge have it out for you? He said the judge literally told him, I'm going to make an example out of you. I wish I had that on film because I don't know what judge in their right mind, they might think it. Yes. But I don't know what judge in their right mind would actually say that. Now, let me tell you a little something. I know a little bit about the court. Why? Because we were considered officers of the court as social workers. Why? Because we had to testify for the prosecution. And whatever incident, whether the parent was doing the good drugs or selling them, and the children were taken into custody because of that. So we would have to testify for the prosecution. So we were like, you know how like you see a counselor testifying for the prosecution? Social workers do the same thing. And that's considered being an officer of the court. So like I know a little bit about the court system. So I don't have any clue ever of a judge saying such a thing. So that was one lie I detected. Now the lie detected determined that was not the truth. And this is all alleged in my opinion. Okay? Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell button when you will be notified. So, to blow smoke up Jennifer's ass, Carlos kept calling her the Black Barbie. She ain't my Black Barbie. Who Black Barbie? Who Black Barbie? Who said that? Now, my Black Barbie is over there on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Her name is Kenya something more. Okay, so that's another lie detector. The lie detector determined that was a lie. So I've been watching Simone, okay? Simone is an attorney. Everything is alleged in her opinion. But Simone came up, and I think that's why they came up with this damage control interview. Because Simone came up with the court documents showing what the charges were against Christian in essence, okay? Came out to find out that he didn't really owe $250,000 in restitution, that he owed $12,500. So where did this total amount of $250,000 come from? So Carlos didn't put an amount on it. So that gave him wiggle room to lie out of it. Well, then he talked in the word salad. You know, he did the word Marceau word salad. Well, what had happened was is this, that, and the third, and the fourth, and then I didn't get anything out of it because it still didn't total up to be $250,000. But what he was saying was I had been paying on it. I have been paying on it because I am a great guy. I have done so much in my life. I have helped the people. That's what I do. I help the people. So what do you do exactly? Oh, I trade. Trade how? Oh, well, I bring in this person, that person brings in another person, that person. Well, if that person brings in another person, this person brings in another person, that person brings in somebody, and then you make money off those people, isn't that still considered a Ponzi scheme? No. I work for a company. I work for a company with trades and investments, and I help the people make money. And when the people make money, they proud of Christian. But when the people don't make money, Christian is a scammer. You are indeed a scammer, in my opinion. You can dress it up, put it in a tiny bowl, and put Jennifer's Hermes clothes on it or her Hermes china on it. You are still a scammer to me. And when Portia married that good Simon Gubadia, I learned how scammers get out of the things they get out of it. Okay? So the wedding is coming up soon. Yeah. The wedding is coming up soon. He has kids, you know. We got to take care of his kids. And Jennifer has it made. She likes to shop. I give her my wallet. Jennifer sitting there quiet as a church mouse. She said about 13 words. He did all the talking. And this is how you know a scammer when you see one. When you are doing all of the talking. See, Carlos King loves everybody, right? So what he did was he let him do all the talking as if he was not an interviewer. By the way, let's go get into Carlos for just a brief momentary second. He is not nobody's interviewer. I could have done a better job. Sit your motherfucking ass down, get behind that damn camera, and do your producing. I'm sick of looking at you interviewing these high-profile people. And Jennifer is only high-profile, not because of Basketball Wives, but because she deals with scammers. Period. Dot. Shout out to Ariane over there down to the Dubai. Young. I call it Ariane. But anyway, neither here nor there. So he tells what he does, tells about his kid. So I asked in the comment section, I said, hey, how many kids this fella got? 3 kids, 3 different baby moms. So my understanding of his charge is false imprisonment. He wanted to make the distinction between false imprisonment and kidnapping. In my sociology eyes, the mass communication eyes, it's all the same except for one has a lesser charge than the other. He tried to convince us that this woman pressed charges against him only because she was forced to, and the state took over. And sitting right there, blowing smoke up his ass. It's Carlos talking about some, yeah. That's what happened. It happened just like you said it happened, boss. No. Simone had the court documents. The court documents said that woman broke 3 of her legs. You don't have 2 legs, right? Now, what made me say 3 legs? But broke 2 legs, both of her legs, and cracked her ankles trying to get away from his ass. Now, that don't sound like somebody that was lying. And the thing about Christian is he couldn't call her a liar. He couldn't. What he was saying was, well, with the word sad, well, she testified, but she didn't testify. Well, she testified and said, don't go hard on me. And then Carlos said, well, have you had any contact with her? No, no, I can't. You are telling me that you can't have contact with her, and it sounded like to me in my psychology ears, sociology ears, social work ears, and mass comm ears, these are all the things that I majored in. These things sound to me like somebody who is trying to get out of something by putting it on somebody else. And if she did say those things, to me, it sounded like she was brainwashed into saying. My opinion. Okay? I see it. What the fuck I see it. So finally, it's Jennifer's turn to talk, and she big ups him. And yes, I've been scammed. Yes, I produce shows about being scammed. And yes, Tim Norman went to jail because he had his nephew murked. But this ain't this. This is a great man. He gives me plenty of money. He knows how expensive my taste is. I'm bougie, right? I'm bougie, right? Yeah, you bougie. And he knows it. He knows how I am. He knows I like Ferraris and Bentleys and Rolls Royces, and I got that. Yes, I grew up rich and I didn't know what a food stamp was. Well, you learn how to say food stamp first, okay? So maybe you didn't know what a food stamp was. I'll get that to you because of the word on the street, according to Simone. In my opinion, and I agree with her, your daddy was a dope dealer. Allegedly. So now we know why you don't know what a food stamp is. This wasn't money that you just inherited like a family of doctors and real estate agents like over there on Potomac with that beautiful Candace Dillon. No, that wasn't why you were in the country club. You were in the country club because your daddy was the same type of person as your fiance, who is only 30, by the way, and Jennifer is 49, and they are talking about having kids. Are you pregnant? No. Surrogate pregnant? No. Girl, just let me say this. I don't knock the older parents. I'm one. I don't. No. Would I tell somebody in their late 40s not to have children? No. No. However, I damn sure wouldn't recommend. Because this is a new breed of kid. And you got to have a new breed of intelligence to deal with them. There are days when I want to pull my hair out dealing with my girls. Love them, but they bad as hell. That's why in many videos I call them youngsters. Okay? Now, in the comment section, let me just throw that in, what was going down in the comment section. Nobody believed you, Christian. I didn't see not one person in the comment section that was rocking with Christian. Even the male-centered minded women were throwing tomatoes at your ass, calling you a young scammer, saying Jennifer is about to get scammed again. They even asked about the prenuptial agreements, and Carlos was like, yeah, ooh, get you a prenup. I was scared you weren't going to get one. Oh, we both want to be protected. Now, this man said he don't ever want to go to jail again because, you know, his nickname in jail was Blessed. Why they call him Blessed? Because he stayed in Alabama, kept to himself. He got stabbed a couple times, but that wasn't his fault either. This person don't take accountability for anything. That wasn't his fault, the reason why he got stabbed. He was around the harshest criminals in prison. They don't separate the prison population. However, they do sometimes. Just let me throw that out there. But maybe I had to go see one of my clients, and he was a child molester. Whew. Child. Don't ever. See? That's what social work does to you. When you get out of it and you realize all the dangerous shit you had to do, you be like, oh, why was I doing this again for that little bitty pay? Okay, so move right along. So he was with the harshest criminal, and They called him Blessed, right? Because why? Because Blessed could do anything, right? Blessed could turn money into no money, to turn a commissary into this. I'm a best-selling author. Oh, he was bigging himself up, child. And Jennifer, again, was just sitting there. But anyway, said all that to say, what I finally came to the realization is, and when she was on the show, when she was talking and she finally did say something, I came to this here realization and I said these words into the comment section. If that heifer don't get a prenuptial agreement, that is on her. We will see her on Scammed Again, and that $25 million that her pops left her, she might just learn what a food stamp is. I'm just saying. Because once he bleeds her ass dry, then she probably gonna know what a food stamp, Medicaid, Medicare, and all the rest of the so-called entitlement programs are before it's over. And that Ferrari might turn into a Toyota Tercel before it's over with. Not knocking the Toyota Tercel, but at the same time, that bougie bitch wouldn't know what to do with one. Okay? And that's all I got to say on that. And that, my friends, is the bottom line. I got that from this fella down to the Jackson State on WLBT. No. He used to say, that, my friends, is the bottom line. And put a doggone pen in his coat as he was saying. I think his name was Harold Melton or something like that. But anyway, he was Mayor Jackson. But that's neither here nor there. I'm going to close. I don't have anything else to say about Young Scammer and his doofus girlfriend who got tomatoes thrown at them and red flags thrown at her in the chat on this interview. That is all I have to say. And as I do when I close, I chunk them up. But before I do, I would like for you all to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Share the video, because what sharing is indeed caring. And as I do when I close, I'm going to chunk them up. Deuces!